How did states resist Brown v. Board of Education? Imagine a nation where a Supreme Court ruling promises change, but many states refuse to follow. That's exactly what happened after the decision in Brown v. Board of Education. This case declared that separating children in public schools based on race was unconstitutional. It was a major step forward for civil rights. But many southern states didn't want to give up segregation easily. They saw it as a threat to their social order and white supremacy. Leaders in these states quickly voiced their opposition. Senator Harry Byrd from Virginia led the charge with the Southern Manifesto in 1956. Nearly 100 Southern lawmakers signed it, pledging to resist school integration. They called the Supreme Court's decision an overreach of federal power. Byrd also promoted massive resistance, a plan to block desegregation through laws and policies. States used many tactics to slow down or stop integration. Some passed laws that cut off funding to schools that tried to desegregate. Others allowed local school boards to decide student placements, keeping schools segregated. Some states created freedom of choice plans, which sounded fair but mostly kept black and white students separated. These plans gave families the illusion of choice but didn't really change anything. In some places, entire school districts closed rather than integrate. This meant students, black and white, couldn't go to school for months or even years. Other states supported private segregated schools, called segregation academies. These schools were often funded with public money or tax credits, making it easier for white families to avoid integration. During the Little Rock crisis, Arkansas Governor Orville Faubus tried to use state troops to block black students from entering Central High School, showing how far resistance could go. Some commissions and local officials also worked to undermine desegregation. Virginia's Gray Commission suggested policies like optional attendance and tuition grants to parents who opposed integration. Governors and state officials publicly declared their refusal to comply with the Supreme Court's ruling. They instructed local agencies and school boards to resist, often using legal challenges to delay or block progress. This resistance was rooted in a desire to keep racial hierarchies intact. Many white Southerners saw the Brown decision as a threat to their way of life. Some even supported violence to prevent desegregation. Despite the Supreme Court's order to proceed with all deliberate speed, progress was slow and uneven. It took many more court cases and federal intervention over the next decades to make real change happen. For Black Americans fighting for equal education, this resistance was a major obstacle. Civil rights groups like the NAACP and Brave Families challenged these tactics in courts and communities. Their efforts helped push the nation closer to justice. The fight against massive resistance shows how determined communities stood up against systemic racism. It highlights the ongoing struggle for fairness and equal rights in American history.